Right, so we are back now. We are back again. And all right, so we were trying to look at fixing the lag. So let me check. I think it's actually okay by now. I think it is okay right now. Okay. All right, so let's quickly run through the analysis and then let's see which opportunity we are seeing right now to take. So in terms of what NASDAQ is doing right now, we are potentially going to see NASDAQ going into our area of interest. So where NASDAQ is right now, potentially it is going down into the demand zone, which is right here, and then we can take it back to the upside. And so now we kind of have to wait and see price entering into an area of interest. Although where it is right now is also an area of interest, right here. It is an area of interest actually. It's just that the only thing with this level is that there is Asian low below it. So that's the only thing that is making this area of interest very weak for me. So because of the Asian low that is below that zone, I'm not going to take a trade from there. In fact, if we want, we can actually scalp a sell from this level, then potentially scalp a sell from that level, which is gonna give us like a sell. I like the price action. The price action is bullish on 15 minutes. However, we need to see the reaction. So let's go to 1 minute. On 1 minute, for us, before we start engaging for buys, we need to see 1 minute to break major levels. So this level needs to be broken, or this high needs to be broken at least. So NASDAQ needs to first of all break this, then pull back, then we can take it buy. If not, right now the only thing that makes sense is just joining the sell, but because I'm not looking to sell NASDAQ right now, so let's see. Okay, so it looks like it's actually happening. All right, so we might be engaging soon. So we have a break of that level already. So which is very good, So either once the first 15 minutes candle finish, or once we see like an extra participation of buyers, then I'm just gonna go in for a buy soon. But then let's see, where is stop loss going to be if we are taking a trade from here? We are taking the trade from here, for example, stop loss has to be here, which is 180 points. That's what stop loss has to be. It's obviously too much. That means that this trade is going to be like a very long trade before it finish. I would have preferred to have like a 100-point stop loss. So that means that I kind of have to wait until I can get a perfect lineup where the stop loss level is going to be like 100 points, so maybe between 100 and 150 points, and then the take profit is also going to be like 1 to 2 as a target. So but I believe that NASDAQ may really take the Asian low. So for that reason, I'm just gonna wait because it's a very good area for them to come. NASDAQ still needs to take this Asian low, maybe even tap into this level properly before giving the actual buy again to the upside. So because of that condition, I'm just gonna wait and see I think it's best to just wait than to just, you know, rush the setup right now. So okay, NASDAQ. For now, I think NASDAQ is going to sell a little bit into that level before going up. Okay. Okay, so it seems like buyers are already participating from the level that we are looking at. So that's actually good. Now that we are having buyers participating here, we need to see a pullback. So once we get pullback, a good pullback, once we get a good pullback, we should be able to engage and look for a 1 to 2. If you want to engage from here, let me see. I think I might actually take the first trade now. And let me see again on 15 minutes. So what NASDAQ did was that it came to the 50% of the Asian range, and then it's trying to give a buy formation, right? So if that is going to be what's it's going to be the area that NASDAQ will be moving from for today, it would be nice if we get an early entry. But let's wait for 3 more minutes. In 3 minutes time, we decide if we should join the entry or not. So in 3 minutes, NASDAQ is going to close. The current candle is going to close. The 15 minutes candle will close, and then we are going to be able to tell if we should buy. It's looking good for buying, actually. If you buy from where it is right now, your stop is just going to be, you know, your stop is just going to be below the lowest point right here, which is 100 points. And then you try and target twice as much, which is a 1 to 2. Twice as much. Let's see. Twice as much would be like this. Okay, it looks like the NASDAQ is trying to leave us, but you know, with heavy pull like this, it always comes back. So there's no point in chasing it right now. It's gonna come back to our area of interest, and from our area of interest, we're gonna be taking a buy from there. And so right now, it has really moved a lot. It has moved a lot. From where we're looking at it, it has already done like 60 points, which is like 1% profit potentially if we have already entered. So we have established a direction. Now we just need price to come back into a level, and then we're gonna execute. Potentially, we're gonna be taking the first trade today. All right, potentially. Potentially. 1 more minute to the opening, and then we are good. One more minute to the opening. Okay, so we are getting a pullback right now, and the pullback might actually give us the opportunity to take the entry as we want. So okay, so what happened? First 15 minutes candle closed right now, and it's closed, honestly, I won't lie, it's a very good closure. So what I need to do now is find NASDAQ to get into an area that's actually, you know, that will give me a good risk to reward, so that I can execute from there. I think somewhere from here is okay. Then stop loss would be 100 points. Although stop loss is best to be behind the Asian range, though. It's best if the stop loss is behind the Asian range, because I'm scared the NASDAQ from here would want to go to the Asian range and take us out from there. I think NASDAQ's already leaving us, but we'll be patient. We will be patient. We will be patient. I'd like to execute from somewhere here. I'd like to execute where I would like to execute from. I need to see NASDAQ coming back there, and right now I think it's all about patience. It's all about patience. Yeah, from there. I'll just execute from there and then go up. Okay, so it seems like we're getting the pullback now. I need a pullback that can reach like this level hopefully and can execute. And let me see one thing. On 1 hour, where I would love to put the stop loss originally, I'm going to target this high, right? I'll provide my stop losses here. So that will be a 1 to 2. And there's a risk that NASDAQ is going to pull back into the demand zone before going all the way up. So what I can do is, I know that this is the level that NASDAQ has to get to, from here, it has to reach this level. That is a 400, 500 points level. However, okay, so something is happening. NASDAQ has not yet taken the previous day high. It has taken it, right, and then a pullback. Okay, so if NASDAQ is pulling back into the previous day high, is pulling back away from the previous day high, it means one thing. It's trading away from the previous day high. So definitely they're going to go for the previous day low, right? And if they can't take, if they can't sustain the previous day high, then they're going to go for the Asian low at least. So for this reason, we're going to be waiting. Like I just saw in small details just now. You see what's happening? So NASDAQ tried to break the previous day high, right? And they actually break it during the London session, but in the New York session, they came back. So what we need to see now, actually, they need to, if we're going to be taking the buy, they should first of all break the previous day high again in this session and then pull back, and we cannot take it buy. Otherwise, right now, it's very risky to actually take a buy based on this new information, actually. So if this session we can get to break out of the previous day high, we have to wait at the bottom. We have to go and wait at the bottom for us to be able to take a buy, which is anyway the best place to take a buy on this trade. So now we have to be even more patient right now. So like here, break this. If they don't break this, we're not trading, because they can easily just go and break the Asian low and start respecting this level. So and let me see something. What if we decide to take a sell from here, just hypothetically, this is having a higher probability. Selling is actually having a more higher probability right now. It's having a more higher probability based on what I'm looking at, and also the momentum that it started with, and that is also showing right now. So let me see S&P 500. What is it doing? Let's see US 30. On the other hand, US 30 already went for the previous day Asian low, tap into the zone and respected it. Whereas NASDAQ is yet to go for the Asian low. I'm actually very tempted right now to actually go for sell, you know. I'm very tempted to go for a NASDAQ sell, just because I think that the fact that they didn't break the previous day high is not nice. So if they don't break the previous day high, then I'm not gonna buy. Instead, it's best to look for sell. And where price is actually right now, where it is right now, is good for selling. It is actually good for, you know, for sell. If I want to put the risk on it, it is actually good for selling. And eventually they can target the bottom. Can easily get a 1 to 2. That's a little bit outside of the Asian range. 156. Well, it all boils down to one question right now. Is this the best opportunity that we can actually see, you know, in a NASDAQ setup, right? At best, we should be taking trade when NASDAQ is in our area of interest, right? But right now, NASDAQ is not in an area of interest for buying, and it looks good for selling, but then it will be trading against the objective, you know. The objective of price itself is to buy at the current setup, so that's why it's you just have to be patient. As soon as they break the previous day high, I'll die the idea of selling and then start to position for buys again. So imagine you take a sell from here and it actually goes in a big sell. That's going to be like a lot of profit. That's going to be a lot of profit, man. 1 to 2 long. That's what I want to 4. If it goes for the Asian low. Alrighty, we are waiting to see what NASDAQ do. We are waiting to see what NASDAQ do. We are waiting to see. Majority of what we do, you know, as traders, is just to wait for certain conditions to happen and then you can take a trade. And if it doesn't happen on time, now one of the mistakes that you can make is if the conditions you're looking for doesn't happen on time, you keep waiting and you keep staying on the chart. You could do that, but I think it's best if it happens within a specific time frame, and then at that time you can take the trade at that time, and then you can have the best, let's call it, chance of actually winning the trade, versus just waiting until it happens. You know, it reduces the chance, at least for what I know. So if from here now we should break the previous day high, then the new area of interest is now going to be this same level that we have right here, and that would be, and it's happening right now. It's already happening. So good. NASDAQ just broke the previous day high. Now we have like big confirmation that we are going to definitely be going up. So on any next good pullback that we have, and I would love if the pullback will reach this level right here, this level here, then I will take a buy. And that is the place for buying NASDAQ now. Okay, so we are going to be buying NASDAQ today, and with this case now, I hope that we actually do get a pullback to tap us in. This is going to be the trade. Stop loss is going to be here, and profit target is going to be 1 to 2. It's going to be at the top, and obviously I hesitated, you know. because it was already given like a buy information initially, and then I just wanted to have like extra safety net. So stop loss gonna be way here, 100 points. So we're gonna get 1 to 2 on the top there. Okay. So I need to see pullback, and I'm gonna join the buying. Buying. All right. I hope we don't miss out on this move. I actually hope we don't miss out on this move. If we miss out on this move, that would be so much patience, man. Like, our patience is overkilled. Overkilled patience. Overkilled patience. Oh, okay. The microphone, Samuel. Oh, sorry. I think I'm just gonna get an external microphone so that just the audio can be very clear. So, and now based on what NASDAQ is doing now, the buy is interesting now. We've taken out the previous day high, so that's a good thing to see that we have actually taken out the previous day high. So now we need to see, further pullback, which is gonna happen. The pullback is gonna happen. There's gonna soon be a pullback. Usually whenever NASDAQ is going to buy, NASDAQ buys follow a normal structure. From here, it can break this, pull back, then do this. So if it moves now, it will still come back, as a pullback, and then at that pullback time, we are going to be able to enter the trade. And then, man, this is cool. This is like already 1 to 2 setup. This is already like 1 to 1 done. Just a little bit more, and 1 to 2 is gonna hit. Anyway, honestly, I feel like I hesitated on that buy setup because the sell condition was looking possible. So anyway, let's whoa, oh my god, man, look at that. That's like a 1 to 1.5 already, and I have no word for NASDAQ today. No word, absolutely zero word for NASDAQ. I have zero word for NASDAQ right now. Look at that. One candle did 100 points move, and then it's gonna complete the move like 1 to 2 over there, like immediately. One candle did almost 200 points movement. That is crazy. That is crazy. That was a lot, man. Anyway, so at least now we know that buyers are interested in this thing. We just need to see. They need to come back for us, at least to give us a chance to join them. So that anyway, there's still resistance over here. The resistance level over here is still quite big. This resistance. So if this resistance is gonna hold, this resistance might actually be what's gonna give us the opportunity for the pullback. And I hope that it happens, and we would enter the first trade. I really want to enter the first trade. Like, I want to enter the first trade, but I need to be patient to take the best one. Okay, so another 15-minute candle has now closed, and it closed very strong. So this is a good indication that NASDAQ is going to be buying. So hopefully we get a pullback and we will take the trade. And okay, so it's looking like NASDAQ is just going to keep moving without giving us an entry. And although there's like 6 minutes before this stream is going to end, And I'm actually going out later on. I'm going to church, so I may not really be in front of the chart. But if we don't take a trade now, then that means that the rest is still tomorrow. Obviously, like I will not be looking at the charts, like you know. I would have loved to actually get a trade today, like, and just like hit TP before we leave. But then it is what it is. I think this trade, if we have entered it, it's almost hit TP. Almost hit TP. Almost. I think it's already going for the TP. It's going for the TP, going for the TP, going for the TP. Oh la la, that is cool. That is cool. So NASDAQ has created a new high now. So that's good. Definitely now they have to be a pullback. They have to be a pullback. Honestly, I was scared in entering that trade when it was in the area of interest that I said. But then because I was skeptical, and now boom, it just went all the way. Okay, we have not taken any trade again, man. When are we gonna take a trade now? This is already done. The 1 to 2, like in front of us. Like in the session, it has done exactly what we wanted to see. That's amazing. That would have been nice if we had entered the trade, like the take profit we eat would have gone break even, and it's just to keep waiting for the final take profits to kick in. And okay, all right, 3 more minutes and then we'll potentially call it a day. I'll keep looking for maybe about 15 more minutes while I'm here, but anything more than that, we are going to wait till potentially tomorrow. Or if I should take any trade, I will let you know on the Telegram actually. But this is still the area of interest. For every break of structure, definitely there's going to be a pullback. So this is even a more bigger confirmation that NASDAQ is going to buy. So now that we know that, it's good. And also, NASDAQ is just breaking out of the resistance now, and that's another good thing. When NASDAQ break out of this resistance, there's no more stoppage, man. Like after this level that price is right now, the next level is way at the top, and man, that is clean. See, right here, and that's a lot of profit, man. Like, but right now, potentially missing out on profits, and even if we decide to enter the trade since and decide to leave it running, this one single trade could actually pass the 1 to 4, the 8% profit target that we need to make, because this is going to give us the 8% profit in one trade based on how high the potential that NASDAQ can actually go, and right now NASDAQ already eats like almost 1 to 2. Oh boy, we didn't enter it. Okay, it is what it is. And like that, it's smashed. Our imaginary take profit has been smashed right now. So, oh man, it's kind of not good. Oh, what? Look at that. That's so good, man. Yeah. So from here to here, 200 points already done in less than 30 minutes, and TP smashed like that. Oh, nice. That's cool. That would have been cool if we entered the trade, but we didn't enter the trade. So, all right, everybody. We missed the trade. The trade will have given us exactly the profit we want right now, but I didn't enter the trade. So, hopefully there's a pullback. If there's a pullback and even more confirmation, I'm gonna enter it. But for now, I'm gonna step away and let the market reset again, and we'll come back again with more confidence and all. So thank you everyone for coming. If you have any question, always leave it in the comments. And as usual, if you also have more questions, you can also join us on the Telegram channel, and we would be, very helpful to each other. All right, thank you for coming. Happy and safe trading. Whenever I take the first trade, I'm going to update it on the channel and also let you know. And with that said, I think tomorrow we'll see each other again. Happy and safe trading, everybody. Bye-bye.